Hi guys, welcome and thank you for being here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I just want to show you kind of like my morning routine, which today's a little bit different because I am an English teacher. I teach online and I usually used to have class at 8 a.m. through Zoom. But yesterday the time changed, so today my class, instead of being at 8 a.m. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. But usually what I do is plan my day and I do a little bit of exercise. I do like 20 minutes of yoga before I start class. Obviously today I didn't have time, especially because last night I didn't sleep very well either. I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I literally usually wake up like at 6:30. Today I woke up right in time for class. So what I'm going to do right now is make some breakfast and then maybe go outside, plan my day, read a little bit. I'll share with you guys what I read, and maybe I'll do a little bit of yoga. I just finished eating breakfast and I'm going to plan outside because we have this new little friend. Look at her, she's so cute. So I want her to have like a little outside time. She's playing and crying at the same time. She's so cute. I think I'm gonna have to go get her. Over here. There you go. Today my routine is a little bit messed up because of the classes and everything. So what I did today was wake up, do 2 of my classes, so the 2 classes that I have in the morning, and then I went to eat breakfast, and then now I'm here planning, and maybe I'll do some exercise. I'm not sure yet, but usually I do it differently. So I do like this technique that's called 20-20-20. So you wake up like an hour before you have to start your day. You exercise for 20 minutes. You read or watch something that's gonna help you learn for 20 minutes as well. And then you just relax for 20 minutes and you do whatever you want, whatever helps you feel good. And then I do my classes, get ready, and then eat breakfast. I usually don't eat breakfast before exercising, but today I already ate breakfast, so we'll see. Monday. I guess I am gonna do a little bit of yoga, so that's what I'm going to go do right now. Alright, so I just finished doing a little bit of yoga and now I'm going to read. So the book I'm reading right now is called Conversations with God. I really like it because it helps me ground myself and see that everyone has different beliefs. So that's what I'm going to read right now. I read it on my phone on the Books app. I used to prefer like physical books, but since I move a lot, the last time I went to Peru, I took a bunch of books and then I didn't know how to bring them back because I had to pay like for another suitcase and then the weight and everything. So if you're someone who travels a lot and moves a lot, I don't recommend getting a lot of physical books, but it is a better experience. I think it's a cool experience to have like physical books, but online books or digital books are, I think, sometimes the best option for some people. So I'm going to read for about 17 minutes and then I'll tell you guys what I got out of it and what I thought was the most important thing. Alright, so I finished reading. It was very interesting because it talks about like the concept and study of right and wrong, and a lot of us go by what we are taught, what is right, what is wrong, but a lot of the times that is not what we perceive as right or wrong, and sometimes we do things that we are taught are right but they don't feel right to us, or they don't make us happy, they don't give us joy. So it says that obviously you have to do everything thinking about how you're making other people feel. You have to be conscious, but also it says that betraying yourself by following other people's standards of what is right and wrong is a betrayal nonetheless. So just because you're not betraying someone else and you're betraying yourself, that doesn't make it any better. And I feel like a lot of the times we put others first when we shouldn't, and that makes us resentful, and then put ourselves first when we shouldn't. So that's a little bit of what it talks about. So I really like that because I feel like we all betray ourselves sometimes because we think, what is this person gonna think? This is not what they taught me, this is not right. But if you really think about it and do some like introspection, you realize, even if it's hard to admit, that a lot of the things that you think are right and wrong are just taught to you, but they don't always make the most sense. So I think you have to be very brave in order to really think and say, okay, you know what, I think this is right, I think this is a good thing, even if a lot of people don't. Like I said, after reading I take a few minutes to just relax, but in this case I'm just gonna take a few of those minutes to talk to you guys and just to share of my relationship with food. I wanted to do this video thinking about that because it's something that a lot of people seem to be interested in, and it's something that a lot of people have a lot of different ideas. So I feel like first of all we need to be aware that we can never be completely sure about what is good and what is bad for us. There's a lot of different ideas, different opinions, and who knows who's right? So for me, I think the first thing I like to go by when I think about food is that restriction is not freedom. When you actually have the freedom of living a happier life is when you start enjoying the things that you are choosing, that you think that are right for you. For me, you have to enjoy what you're doing. So for food, that's what I try to go by. I try not to restrict myself. I eat everything, but I do try to have like moderation in some parts. I'm trying to do intermittent fasting because I think that it's a good idea to give yourself time to digest and to do other functions other than spend all the energy digesting food. So what I do is I eat at 10 a.m. my first meal, and then the last meal is at 6 p.m. And my focus is, obviously we all want to look good and like physically and everything, but I think if your focus is being healthy, a healthy body is always gonna look good. So that's what I think. Now, I took a little seminar recently and it talked about 8 different ways to know that you're healthy. So this is something that you can assess every like 2 weeks or so to know how you're doing and maybe what you could improve. So I have them written down, so I'm just gonna read off of my notebook. Okay, number 1 is that you go to the bathroom every day. That's important because you know all sicknesses come from toxins in your body, all of them. So you have to be releasing those toxins. Now, good sleep. When you go to bed, you should fall asleep within the first 10 to 12 minutes or maybe even less. And that sleep should be uninterrupted. Number 3 is you have to feel a strong sense of hunger at least twice a day. So why? Because hunger is what is telling you that you need food. And if you don't experience this hunger, that means that you are eating too much probably. So a strong sense of hunger means that your body is working correctly. Number 4 is no pain in your body. So sometimes we get like weird pains. I know I get them, like muscular pains out of nowhere. Like it's not like you injured yourself, but something hurts. So no pain in your body is another sign that you are healthy. Another one is no excess weight. So I know that in the world now, a lot of people are saying, yeah, all bodies are beautiful and all of this, but yeah, that's true, because we are all in a process. We're not always at the end goal. But I do believe that a body that has excess weight, or sometimes even too little weight, is not necessarily a healthy body. So you should work towards getting rid of that excess weight. Another sign is clear skin. So if you don't have a lot of toxins in your body, your skin is going to be clear. Another sign is energy. So you should wake up feeling energetic and feel energetic throughout the day. Eighth point to know if you are healthy is when you have positive thoughts. So usually when your body is not healthy, your mind is a part of your body. Your mind is not going to be healthy either. So you can maybe write these down and then go through these every 2 weeks and just kind of check yes or no, no in between, just yes or no. And obviously the ideal would be to have the 8, right? Always the 8 checked. For me, I know I'm still working towards it, but like I said, everything's a process, so I feel at peace with whatever I'm doing because I know it's a process. And if I do the wrong thing and then change my mind, that's okay too. I eat everything. I try to limit sweets and junk food to once a week. And all the other days I try to stay away from like bread and, you know, sodas and even like diet sodas and a lot of processed foods. I try to eat balanced and limit my portions and do intermittent fasting, and that's basically it. That's basically all I do, and when I do, it helps me feel better. I stop craving, after a few days I stop craving sweets. So yeah, I try to just make good choices, research, get some fun facts about some foods, some bad facts about some foods, and know which ones to stay away from and which ones to keep in my diet. But I'm not very strict, and I really don't like unsolicited advice because I don't think that anyone knows exactly the right things to do. So I just kind of go along, and if someone asks me for advice, then I give it. And if I need advice and I ask someone that I think knows and can help me. But I really don't like when people just, when you're doing your thing and people just have all these kinds of comments and they just tell you this is wrong, this is not good, you should do this instead. I really don't like that. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. So right now I'm gonna go get ready, go take a shower, clean my room, and you know, I have work. So yeah, I just wanted to share my morning with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could like this video. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.